Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chrissy and this is Chrissy Talks. And today I'm going to be giving you guys an update on my Mirena IUD. I got the Mirena back in May of this year. I had my daughter in April, so I got it in May. And I've had it for 6 months now. I did already give y'all an update. I think maybe I don't know, when I got it, I made a video on it and I haven't updated since then. And I had a request on making an update, so that's why I'm here today. So like I said, I've had it for 6 months and I've actually had a pretty good experience with it. Up until this point, I haven't had any real issues with the actual Marina. I have experienced some symptoms and side effects, and I'll go over those first because I feel like those are kind of like what's fresh on my mind since I haven't had a lot of issues with it. So I did bleed for the first 4 months that I had it. And for the first 2 months, it was pretty consistent and like medium to heavy. I always had to wear a pad because after having my baby, I didn't really like, I don't know, I wasn't keen on using tampons right away. So since it was so heavy, I figured I would just use like a heavy overnight pad all the time because I didn't want to experience any leaks or anything like that. So yeah, for like the first 2.5 months, I bled super heavy, and then like 3 months, 4 month, 5 month, actually from like 3 to 4, it started becoming less and less. Um, I did experience a lot of cramping. I mean, a lot of cramping for the first 2.5 months, maybe into 3 months. It did get less and less as the time went on to eventually like 4.5 months, I was no longer bleeding. My cramps subsided. At first, I had to take like 800 milligram ibuprofen for like 2 months straight every day. It was so, I mean, I hadn't been used to cramping the whole time I was pregnant. You know, I wasn't used to period cramps, so I was having those cramps again. And sometimes, even if I was just spotting or I took a day or two off that I wasn't bleeding, I was still cramping. The doctor said that, you know, that cramping is due to the Mirena being inside your uterus, and your uterus is going to kind of contract around that object because it's like a foreign object inside of that muscle. So your uterus is kind of like trying to figure out what's going on, and that's what's causing all the cramping is your body and your uterus getting used to having something inside of it. So month like 4, I was pretty good to go. Like, I had no bleeding, no more bleeding. It's month 6 now for November, and I still haven't had a period. So with the Mirena, they say that you can have a period while you have this inside of you, or you cannot have a period for the whole time that you're on it, except for those first couple months when your body is trying to get used to it. You will bleed, but after that your period will subside for the whole time. So that was kind of like, I feel like your body may need to bleed as a woman, like you need to have that shedding every month, but I mean, either shed or have a baby. So I mean, it was pretty easy for me to decide to get the Marina. But like I said, I haven't had a lot of issues with it. Now, every now and then I will get like this, actually not every now and then, every month I will still feel like that week that I'm ovulating or I'm about to get my period, I will feel like it still. Like, I will feel fatigue and sleepy, and I will feel kind of just like that period feel that you get when you're about to get your period. You just feel kind of just off. I do still get those feelings, but they last like that week that I was supposed to have my period, and then it's gone. A lot of other women say that they experience mood swings, but I'm full-blooded Puerto Rican, so I have mood swings all the time. So I really can't say that the Mirena has given me mood swings because I am a mood swing. But yeah, so I mean that's that. Um I mean, maybe randomly I'll get really tired every now and then, but that can also be due to the fact that I'm a mom of two young girls. So yeah, I mean, bleeding, cramping, that's been the worst for me. I haven't had any nausea or anything that a lot of other girls are talking about. So I mean, this video may be good for a lot of you guys, because I know that when I was looking to get the Mirena or get on a form of birth control, I saw 1 million plus videos on girls complaining about every single birth control option that was out there, that it freaked me out to the point to where I was like, well, fuck it. Excuse me. I'm going to have a problem with all of them, it looks like. So I might as well just pick one. So the Mirena videos that a lot of girls were putting out were freaking horror stories. So I'm just glad that so far my experience has been really good. No complaints. You know, you're gonna have to expect something when you do get on a form of birth control. There's not gonna be anything in life that will stop you from having a baby that's gonna come with like nothing. Like, everything you decide to get on is gonna come with a side effect. So just keep that in mind. Some side effects are too strong, or sometimes a person just can't take the side effects that this certain birth control will put them through. So thank God that there is more than one option out there. Um, oh, also another thing, I have not experienced like crazy, or I really haven't experienced weight gain with having the Mirena in. Some women did complain about that, but I haven't experienced it. It's been 6 months, so if I do maybe in the future experience weight gain or any complications with it, I will give you guys an update. But today I'm solely here because one of my followers asked for an update, and ta-da! So 6 months in, November update. I'll give you guys another one if something changes, or if I feel a side effect come along somewhere. But I mean, other than that, I feel like this may or may not be my last one, because it's going pretty good for me. So yeah, Marina update number 2.